Hello everyone, welcome back to Raiders franchise. We are here after a week 1 victory, 29-26 over the New England Patriots. It was a close one. It was not looking like it was going to be in our favor for the first half, and then in the second half, obviously we came out and got the job done. It was overall a pretty good game. Geno Smith did commit some turnovers that kind of stalled some drives, but that's my fault. I made those choices and decisions. So we're gonna head into week 2. We are gonna take on the Chargers and hopefully look for our second win. It's a Monday night primetime game. There's not really much more we need to talk about. Let's get into weekly strategy and then we'll head straight into the game. All right, so we are here in the weekly strategy and we lose Tommy Malott. Must be a practice squad guy. How did this guy not make the roster, but Shorter did? And defensively, nobody else gets injured. Here we are, heading into Monday night primetime. My first time seeing this, I believe. Maybe I've seen it before. I don't think so, though. I think I might have seen it one time, actually. But we're taking on the Chargers. Unfortunately, the Raiders just have no unis. Like, all they have is a black or a white top or a silver top. And then just silver pants. Or white pants. So, there's no real customization for this team. So, unfortunately, we're just going to be rocking the same unis all year. But the Chargers, on the other hand, will be wearing their all yellows. I didn't want to give them their navies just because if we put their navies on, they're just going to look as dark as us. We almost gained 500 total yards last game. That is unbelievable. Talk about an offensive mastermind here. Coach HG. As we get to kick the ball off to start this game, AJ Cole, one of the best punters in the league, if not the best, will get this game started as number 12 will return this. Hit him hard, and no, 31 gets thrown over his shoulder. And out comes Justin Herbert, Madison Beer's boyfriend. 6'6". He's already 27 years old. Man, 2020's draft class has definitely aged pretty well. But Justin Herbert, I don't think he's won a playoff game yet. And it's going to be a check down to 83. Who is that? I don't know. But Jermaine Pratt comes back off of the IR. Not IR, but off of the injury report. Is that not IR? It's a good question. Ladd McConkey makes the catch. Gain of 9. Eric Stokes over there in coverage. Just not enough. Man, this looks smooth. Jermaine Pratt back into the game. Amarian Hampton run. And Max Crosby's there. Tries to make a tackle, but man, Jamal Adams will clean it up. Sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm trying my best to kind of keep words flowing, but it's I think a little too fast. And Amarian Hampton reaches the edge. Can somebody get to him? And Max Crosby is just fast enough. It's a pretty good run here by the rookie running back. Now here comes a 1st and 10. We're going to blitz here. And caught by Quentin Johnston, who's actually had a pretty good season here in real life, as a lot of people probably doubted that he would, I being one of them. I kind of forgot that he was even an option. Right over my head with Darnay Holmes. I thought I could pick that off. I tried clicking Y, it just didn't work. Darnay Holmes, maybe just not that good of a player. Can't really make that play, and we are kind of getting exposed here on the first drive of the game. Amarian Hampton breaks the tackle. Jamal Adams can't wrap up, and finally Amarian Hampton will go down. The Chargers traded for Isaiah Likely. This is the second time I've seen them do this in a franchise. There's no way he's not on the Ravens. Anyways, Quentin Johnston will score a touchdown here, taking a 7-0 lead. This is just going to be a tough game. They have a great offense, and their defense is pretty solid as well, especially under Jim Harbaugh. So we're going to hand this off straight away to start the game. Hand off for Ashton Genty. Gets some good blocks, and he's got a gain of 9. 15 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown last week for him. What was a quiet first half turned out to be a monstrous second half as we fought our way to a 3-point victory. But the Patriots are not that good of a team. The Chargers are a better team than the Patriots. At least I think. It depends on which team is facing them, but I think both teams would dominate the Raiders in real life. We're going to just check it down to Raheem Mostert here. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of 5. I like Besh on an out here. And then maybe Robert Woods kind of clearing out that guy. Yep, Besh will make the catch. And it's a pretty good gain here. We'll keep establishing the run game. I feel like the Chargers don't really have that good of a D-line. So, and this is where we're going to find maybe our chance to run the ball. Ashton Genty reaching the outside, breaks the tackle, gets a gain of 6. Leave Genty in for pass blocking. This could be a blitz here. We're going to find Brock Bowers, power through a man, and he won't. I don't know if Jacoby Myers is back and healthy, but I hope so. Robert Woods will make that catch for a gain of 9, close to a first down. I don't know if he was on the injury report or not. Here's a run up the middle for Genty, gets a gain of about 3, but most importantly gets the first down. And yes, Robert Woods, come on, and wow. Bad throw by Geno Smith, kind of leads him more on the inside, and that's just not going to work. 2nd and 10, Geno Smith taking the snap. He's going to find Trey Tucker underneath for a gain of 4. So here is a touchdown drive play as it's Michael Mayer in the end zone to tie the game up 7-7. Justin Herbert hands it off to Amarian Hampton, runs up the middle, makes a couple man miss, and Darian Porter will make the tackle. Justin Herbert looking, takes a shot over the middle, and it's Quentin Johnston who makes the catch. And now finally, Justin Herbert throws an interception to Landon Roberts. And that will be the end of the Chargers' drive. Geno Smith looking flushed, gets out of the pocket, runs to his right side, and he is up the sideline for a pretty good gain here using his legs. Last but not least, looking for Robert Woods, and he will not complete the pass. Let's blitz here. Get to Herbert. And he goes down! It's Tommy Eichenberg. Playing as our Sam linebacker, he'll make the play. And it's going to be a 2nd and 18. This Herbert-led offense is kind of stalling here after the interception. Max Crosby, get there, and he will. It's a gain of 4 on the screen to Amarian Hampton. And now here comes a 3rd and 14. Do we have what it takes? Watch likely. It's a check down to Ladd McConkey. Darnay Holmes will make the tackle, and that's a 3 and out. A leak here. And Geno Smith can't get the throw off. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Michael Mayer to kind of lead off Derwin James. We're going to take a shot for Trey Tucker. Come down with the ball, and he won't, but there's a flag on LA. There's a flag. Pass interference. What a call. Here comes the 2nd and 10. Geno Smith takes a snap. Looking. We're going to find Tucker. It's undercut. It's a bad throw from Geno. Gets pancaked. And this will get returned for a decent amount. As it's... Tahib still ends up making up for his PI call. Gets an interception. Ladd McConkey underneath, and he'll have a gain of 7. Maybe a trade at mid-season. And Landon Roberts can't break that ball out of Ladd McConkey's hands. This is going to bring up a 1st and 10. About a minute and a half left in the game. Check down. Loses the football. Was he down? Was he down? Jonah Lialu ends up making the fumble recovery, but was he down is the real question. Booth review, that's how you know he's not down. Or that's how you know he is down. Ladd McConkey makes the catch. He's had 5 catches so far in this first half. We're going to blitz. I could see it being a run here. And Darian Porter gets beat by Quentin Johnston for his second touchdown on the day. And we have 30 seconds left to maybe make a push and score a field goal or something. Daniel Carlson. Kick is up. Kick is no good. The leg is short. And that's the end of the half. Halftime report. Patrick Mahomes beats the Eagles 31-24 as he will put in a rushing touchdown to take the lead. Bo Nix against the Colts. 3 passing touchdowns in this game. A deep bomb to Marvin Mims for a touchdown. And last but not least, Travis Etienne. 3 rushing touchdowns in a big win over the Bengals, 35-28. I think a run here is perfectly fine. As Ashton Jeanty has some room. He could be gone. I don't see any safeties. And Ashton Jeanty will score a touchdown. First play of the second half, and Ashton Jeanty is gone. Run for Amarian Hampton, and it's going to be a gain of 3 for the rookie running back. The battle of the rookies. Which one's better? That's the real question. 2nd and 7. He's going to find Quentin Johnston yet again. It's like nobody wants to cover him. He's breaking tackles. He's gone. Touchdown. Our defense is historically bad. 3 and out opportunity. If Brock Bowers can beat Derwin James on this route. I don't know. I like B, though. Trey Tucker just drops it. Okay. Jermaine Pratt decided he didn't want to go and tackle Isaiah Likely. Herbert throws it out, and it's a broken tackle? No. He falls. After a gain of 7 for Ladd McConkey. I have not seen Keenan Allen catch a ball. And Amarian Hampton will have a first down. 1st and 10 for Justin Herbert, motioning Isaiah Likely. It's going to be a run to the left. And it will be, even though I said it, doesn't mean my team's going to go do it. Herbert looking, has Ladd McConkey, and Darnay Holmes gets beat. And Jermaine Pratt will get in there for a sack. And Eric Stokes will get beat by Keenan Allen. Not Ladd McConkey. Keenan Allen. Sorry, the SpongeBob unis are kind of messing with my brain and the numbers. Hand off to Jeanty as he's got a first down. He's got to have some great yards today. I got to turn down run blocking. I know I have like the running abilities for weekly strategy on right now, but it still feels a little too easy. And if we can hurry up and maybe snap a play here. If we can fit that in the seam, and we can, Robert Woods has it. If we do get a stop or anything, we can go and get that ready. But here's Robert Woods making the catch. It's going to be a 1st and goal. And Besh can't get into the end zone. You know what that means. Hand it off to Jeanty. Just dive into the end zone. That's all you need to do. Dive! Touchdown, Jeanty! Oh, that was a close call there. Surprised that was not a penalty. Somehow still fights forward for a gain of 3. Don't forget that. It's a pass. No, where are you going? That's your zone, you idiot. A Landon Roberts. Oh, we could have had a stop. Now they're in field goal range. Now we kind of just need a blitz. Landon Roberts trying to make up for his mistake. This is not the play I picked. Oh, God. I can't stick with that. We gotta switch. We gotta switch. Come on, guys. Oh, my defense is so out of position. But they'll check it down for a gain of a yard. And sack, down he goes. Who is it? Lealu. And they'll take a field goal. Time is winding down. 3rd and 10. Is this go for it situation? I think we almost have to. And that's intercepted. I mean, I just thought I could float it in there. Herbert looking. Gonna find Ladd McConkey. Breaks a tackle. What did I tell you? We're in 2 plays. They would score. That will do it for the game as we lose 38-21 in a very terrible offensive shutout in the second half. It feels like we scored on the first. We scored on the first drive, the first play of the second half, and then we scored again, and then we never saw any scoring time ever again. So it's a little disappointing with the collapse of this offense in the 4th quarter. Ashton Genty should have given him the ball more. Plain and simple. We were running on them all day. But unfortunately, Geno Smith is not the quarterback that I want on this team. Players' stats: Geno Smith goes 12 for 23 for 136 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. He's just not my guy. Geno Smith is not good. Kenny Pickett goes 1 for 2 for 6 yards. Rushing, Ashton Genty 12 for 127 and 2 touchdowns. Should have given him the ball more. Raheem Mostert 2 for 12. Geno Smith 1 for 29. So we ran the ball 15 times that game. Trey Tucker 3 for 39. Jack Besh 3 for 29. Robert Woods 3 for 45. Also had like 2 drops, it felt like. They're saying it was 1, but it's definitely more than 1. 2 for 14 and a touchdown for Michael Mayer. 1 for 10 for Brock Bowers and 1 for 5 for Raheem Mostert. Jermaine Pratt 14 total tackles. 11 for Jeremy Chin. 7 for Darian Porter. 2 tackles for loss for Max Crosby. 1 for Tyree Wilson. And a bunch of other people. Jonah Lealu had a sack. Same with Tommy Eichenberg and Jermaine Pratt. Landon Roberts gets himself a pick and a pass deflection. He's the only person on the team that allowed or knocked down a pass, I guess. Linebacker breakout. Is this for Landon Roberts? Tommy Eichenberg. I wanted to push Tommy Eichenberg hard this week and challenge him. How does this sound? Choose new goal. He's not getting an interception. Okay, what are you expecting from him? I think 5 tackles and a tackle for loss is easier for him. All right, nobody's out on offense or defense, but out comes Jaden Daniels, who's been injured in real life for the past 2 games. Did end up winning his return game. We're going to try to not let him win. 1st and 10. Jaden Daniels is an X factor. Bill Crosby Marset up the middle has a gain of about 12. And here comes a 1st and 10 yet again. Jaden Daniels takes a snap, looking. He's going to find his man, Noah Brown, on the outside, who leaps forward for a 1st down. And we've dealt with a lot of remoras on this defense, as none of our players are really that good at all. Last game was very untoward, how we lost, and then we just never did. Jaden Daniels scrambling, hit him, and he will not fumble the football. Darnay Holmes. Jaden Daniels will take it himself, hit him, please. 2nd rush for 13 yards. We're going to have to do a QB spy. McNichols in the backfield, as Landon Roberts cannot make the knockout, as it's Noah Brown yet again. They're driving this ball. It's going to be a check down to Terry McLaurin. Please, somebody. That is an ugly DB number. And Jeremy McNichols with a gain of 6. They're going to score on their first drive. Unless we can find a way to not. There's a flag. I don't know what this flag is. Maybe a false start. Max Crosby jumps off sides. Handoff to Bill Roski-Marset. It's a touchdown. We're down. Raheem Mostert in the game. It's going to be a handoff to him. Blocks don't really align, but Raheem Mostert will find a way to skirmy through as he'll have a first down. Guys, run the ball. That's what we need to do. Geno Smith needs to become more of a scheme quarterback. Geno Smith flushed, and he's going to take it for a gain of about 5. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Putting us in pretty good position to get this first down. I don't know if I like this box look, as Raheem Mostert will somehow get forward for a first down, so it ends up working out for us. 1st and 10. Jacoby Myers back in. First time we've had Jacoby Myers all season. We're going to take a shot for him. Touchdown, Jacoby Myers. Deep shot, and we got him. Landon Roberts on a blitz here could get us to him, and he somehow hands it off in time, and he's got the first down. He's breaking tackles. Hand off for Bill, as he will be inches shy of the first down. Storm Brave 1. Here we go. Everybody, let's show blitz. I could see a handoff to Hurts or Ertz, but instead it's a QB sneak. That's going to take us to the second quarter. It's a tie game yet again. Commanders, Daniels takes it himself, turns around and dives. And caught by the tight end. Is that Schmidt? Number 82, that's all you really need to know. I don't know who that is. I'm a casual nowadays. Jaden Daniels taking it himself. We're going for hits. We want him dead. Turnovers, we had 2. No, we had 1 last week. And man, Jermaine Pratt is terrible. But man, Jeremy Chin, big hit. Woo! Let's blitz here. Get to Daniels. Let's do QB contain as well. I said QB contain. He loses the football. Someone get there. Landon Roberts has it. Had an interception last game, and now he'll get a fumble recovery. What a big hit, and Jaden Daniels finally coughs up the ball on his 6th run of the game. Here's a run. Has good blocks. Ashton Genty could be gone. And no, Mikey Sainistril will make the touchdown-saving tackle. Gonna find Jacoby Myers, who has pretty good hands, gets a gain of 4 there. We did it last game. Let's not do it this game. Gets good blocks. Ashton Genty having himself a game. 4 rushes, 57 yards. And guys, remember, I turned down the sliders. This is just Ashton Genty being himself. Unless me turning it down means that the blocking's better, which would make no sense. We're going to find Ian Thomas underneath. Has the first down. And we are a well-oiled machine right now. Maybe play action. We're going to just check it down to Michael Mayer. Breaks a tackle. He's got a touchdown. Michael Mayer, for the 2nd time, back-to-back weeks, he's scored a touchdown. Bill in motion. They're not running it. They have kind of like that diamond pattern over there. And it's dropped by Deebo Samuel. I don't know how I like Darnay Holmes on Terry McLaurin, but he actually fared pretty well. Someone, please. Eric Stokes makes the tackle. 1st and 10. Gonna find Terry McLaurin on the outside, and Eric Stokes will make his 4th tackle on the game. And that's going to be close to a touchdown. They're really chewing this clock. That's probably a spot where you kind of want to call a timeout. Noah Brown doesn't get there. Max Crosby makes the touchdown saving tackle, and now they call a timeout. I don't see them running it here. I know how this team is going to play. I don't see a run here. It's a screen, and he misses it. He misses the screen. Jaden Daniels looking to take it himself. Max Crosby, please. Oh, he's just so fast. And Trey Tucker set to return. Could get some good blocks here. Could go the distance. We're in field goal range. What a return. Devin White will play in the absence of Jermaine Pratt. Now all we have to do is kind of just run this ball. Let Ashton Genty get a couple more yards. Or he could just be gone. Ashton Genty gone. Touchdown. What is happening? And that will take us to the halftime. Us leading 21-14. 21 total points in the first half. Halftime report. Pat Surtain picking off Justin Herbert to seal a win for the Broncos as they beat the Chargers 24-17. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-touchdown performance to beat the Giants 39-26. And he has played outstanding. Last but not least, in Detroit, it comes down to a field goal as the Lions win. But here is a run for Genty. Gets some blocks. Breaks the tackle, and he's fighting for a gain of 9. 6 carries for 102 yards today for Ashton Genty. And, I mean, Zamir White is going to come in for some plays here. Ashton Genty, first down, his 7th carry. Over 100 yards. And talk about a performance. I just remembered Rico Dowdle had 223 or 26 total scrimmage yards. That's amazing. Or it was like 232. I don't remember, but Rico Dowdle making unbelievable stat lines in Carolina. So good for him. Props to him. 1st and 10. Zamir White maybe getting a little bit too much carries. But he's done a great job with them. And maybe this Commanders defensive line is just not there anymore. You lose Jonathan Allen. Obviously Montez Sweat and Matthew Ioannidis and Deron Payne, I believe, are maybe Deron Payne's still there. Hand off to Raheem Mostert. He has good speed. He'll outrun the guy in the backfield for a gain of 2. We've ran the ball a lot today. I want to keep it that way. Maybe we run it here. 2nd and 8. Hand off for Raheem Mostert. Gets laid out. Surprised he didn't fumble. And down goes Dylan Parham. Jacoby Myers on an out route. Oh, I thought he made that catch. And Dylan Parham has muscle cramps. Will return soon. 3rd and 5 blitz. Get to Daniels. He's going to throw a bad ball. Jeremy Chin intercepted. Jeremy Chin with the interception. Did the Raiders beat the Commanders in real life? Is that who their one win is? Raheem Mostert could be gone. He's got good speed. And Mikey Sainristil will save yet another touchdown. This guy has saved 2 touchdowns in this game. Raheem Mostert cut back. Has good blocks. And he's gone, dude. We are rushing like a powerhouse right now. We look like the best rushing team in the NFL. It's a read option. Jaden Daniels, just don't be slower than him. Trying to punch that one out. He's got 11 rushes for 98 yards. And Dylan Parham will miss the rest of the season. He said, "Coach, I'm cramping, Coach." And now he's like, "Coach, I'm done. I'm done, Coach. Take me out of the game. Take me out of the season." What the hell are we doing? Who is our training staff? So, for the time that he was out on the sidelines, he tore his pectoral. And man, just bad mojo coming left and right. I'm feeling a Commanders comeback. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. It's happening. I can feel it in my bones. In my... Never mind. Never mind. Ashton Jeanty, who's playing up to an 89 overall. Here's a run for Raheem Mostert. Come on. Ashton Jeanty somehow sneaks away. Handoff for Jeanty. Powering forward for a gain of 11. Injury timeout. Who's down? It's not one of us, is it? Ashton Jeanty goes out of the game. If I had just let him go out one play earlier, he would not be injured right now. Zamir White with the carry. Gets some good blocks. Oof, we almost bring Raheem Mostert back in, who's dealing with a shoulder injury. Zamir White looking for his touchdown, and we'll have all three running backs score a touchdown in this game. Talk about a rushing domination. This is just unbelievable. 38 total points. Take us out of the game. This game's over. Oh no, Eric Stokes. I didn't know it switched me on to Eric Stokes. Can Darian Porter make it there? Can't make the tackle. Touchdown, Terry McLaurin. This game's not done. 10-point game. I mean, that's probably going to be the end of his game. I don't want any injuries partaking on my running back one. Because Raheem Mostert is the best running back in the league, apparently. Whoop! Raheem Mostert, 8 for 155. His game is done as well. Zamir White. Trey Tucker can't make the catch. I mean, terrible pass. Worst pass I've ever seen in my life from Geno Smith. Just get it to him. What is with all this fancy stuff you're trying to do? Zamir White. Gain of 9. Guys, I don't know what to do. It feels almost way too easy to run the football, even after we change the sliders. Like, it feels easier. It feels easier, which is worrying. Or maybe it's just the Commanders. I don't know. I'll turn it down even more. Okay, there we go. That's finally a run where we get tackled behind the sticks. Just trying to chew clock here. That's all we can do. Geno Smith taking it himself. Making a man miss. I thought we could have, like, almost everybody on the team score a rushing touchdown here. Zamir White, just don't score. And I'll let you see some more rushing attempts in the next couple weeks. We want to chew clock as much as possible, so do not go into the end zone. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with 3 points here. That's why we're going to fake QB boot. Bobby Wagner reads it like a book. They're going to stop us behind the line. We're going to take this field goal. Not yet, though, because there's a lot of time still left on that clock. But this will make it a 13-point game. Kick is up and kick is good. So 41-28 is the score. Oh man, that's supposed to be me. Should have been there. I just knocked out somebody. But here we go. This is where it matters the most. This final 1 minute and 43 seconds. We've allowed 35 points. Our offense has scored a lot, yes, but we have also allowed 35 points. Onside kick attempt. Oh, Robert Woods leaps into the air like a gazelle, like a majestic, beautiful gazelle. And I thought he was about to lose that football. Zamir White will finish this game off with the rest of the carries, unless he gets injured. Geno Smith with a chance to need the ball. Finally, a good game for the Raiders. 41-35 is the score as the time falls out of the hands of the Commanders. What a dominating performance here by the Raiders offense. Defensively, we had our moments. We had the moments that got us into position to be this good. If you told me that this game would be 41-35 after a 7-7 start in the first quarter, I would not believe you. Geno Smith had 75 passing yards. Geno Smith threw the ball 6 times. 4 for 6 for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wow. Okay. Zamir White, 13 for 87 and a touchdown. Ashton Genty, 10 for 133 and a touchdown. Raheem Mostert averaged almost 20 yards a carry. 8 for 155 and a touchdown. Geno Smith, 4 for 9. Receiving, Jacoby Myers, 2 for 44 and a touchdown. Michael Mayer, 1 for 15 and a touchdown. Ian Thomas, 1 for 16. Blocking, again, I'm not getting sacked. But I threw the ball 6 times, so I don't expect to get sacked. Defensively, 10 tackles for Jamal Adams, 9 for Landon Roberts. I didn't see Tommy Eichenberg at all. I don't think he even played today, so he's not getting star. A bunch of tackles for loss for everybody. No sacks on our side either, but Jeremy Chin ends up getting a pick. It was a good one, too. Also forced a fumble that was recovered by Landon Roberts. So overall, a very good game as we dominate against the Commanders. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.